Batman Damned launched with the promise of being a dark, mature exploration of Gotham's grim underworld. But instead, it ended up making headlines for a very different reason, one that no one saw coming. In the first issue of the series, Batman stumbles back into the Batcave after a brutal fight. Battered and confused, he begins peeling off his suit piece by piece, and then, there it is. Batman is shown completely naked with a glimpse of his genitalia, shadowed but noticeable. It was subtle, but fans immediately took notice. Now, keep in mind, Batman Damned was part of DC's new black label imprint created to tell darker, more mature stories. So, some level of edginess was expected, but a nude Batman? That was a shock. Batman, one of the most iconic and family-friendly superheroes of all time, being shown like this. It didn't sit well with DC's parent company. According to DC co-publishers, the nudity was never meant to be so noticeable. They claimed production errors brightened the scene, inadvertently exposing more than intended. The nudity appeared in physical copies only. Around 115,000 uncensored versions made it to print, while digital copies were quickly censored. The internet exploded with reactions. On one hand, there were readers who found it bold, an interesting step for a more adult-themed comic. After all, if this imprint was meant for mature audiences, why shy away from real-world details like nudity? But on the other hand, a lot of fans and parents weren't happy. Many felt it was unnecessary, or worse, that it tarnished the character's legacy by turning Batman into a symbol of controversy. The uproar caught DC Comics off guard. Despite the Black Label imprint's intent, the company faced enough backlash to take swift action. Future printings of the comic were altered, darkening the shadows around Batman to obscure the nudity completely. But the damage, or success depending on how you look at it, was already done. That one scene turned Batman Damned into one of the most talked about comics of 2018, and the uncensored first print became an instant collector's item, with prices skyrocketing for those original copies.